Chicago Fire fans, get ready. A brand new episode just dropped, and it's packed with action, drama, and shocking twists you didn't see coming. Chicago PD Season 12 will soon be coming to an end. Later this May, Hank Voight will be engaging in his final confrontation with Deputy Chief Charlie Reed, and Adam Ruzek and Kim Burgess will be having their long-awaited wedding. Before any of that, though, there's still one more standalone case for intelligence to handle. Ruzek will be tackling one of the darkest cases of Season 12 in this week's new Chicago PD. Entitled Black Ice, Episode 20 is set to center around Ruzek's mission to take down a sex trafficking ring. With no breaks left in the season, this thrilling installment will be kicking off 3 consecutive weeks of new Chicago PD premieres before the wait for the official announcement of Season 13 begins. Ruzek is throwing himself into danger just before his wedding in Chicago PD Season 12, Episode 20, Black Ice. Adam Ruzek has put his life on the line countless times throughout the 12 seasons in which he's been a main character on Chicago PD, but never before has he done so right before his wedding. While this is exactly what will be happening in Season 12, Episode 20, Black Ice, things aren't that simple either. The episode may be primarily focused on Ruzek, but the promo for it by NBC shows that, as one would expect, his partner and fiancée, Detective Kim Burgess, is right alongside him for his latest case. Alongside a promo for Black Ice, NBC has also released a logline for the episode. It reads, Ruzek witnesses a tragic accident on an icy bridge, leading intelligence into a dark, sinister case involving sex trafficking. Fittingly, this confirms that the final standalone episode of Chicago PD, Season 12, will continue the season-long trend of giving members of the intelligence team personal connections to the cases they work. As one would assume from Episode 20's subject matter, and its logline even highlights, Black Ice is likely to be a darker installment of Chicago PD than usual. Based on the promo, it also looks to be an especially tense and action-packed entry as well. What the promo doesn't give away is if Black Ice is just another of the police procedural's Case of the Week episodes, or if it will be tying in directly to Ruzek and Burgess' fast-approaching wedding. It's already been confirmed that the wedding itself will take place in Season 12, Episode 22, Vows, but little else is known about the episode's plot. When and where to watch Chicago PD Season 12, Episode 20, Black Ice. Last week, Chicago PD did not air a new episode in its usual time slot. Alongside its fellow One Chicago series, Chicago Fire and Chicago Med, it took Wednesday, April 30th off. Now, with only 3 episodes remaining in Season 12, Chicago PD will be back on its usual date and time. Chicago PD Season 12, Episode 20, Black Ice, will premiere on NBC on Wednesday, May 7th in all time zones. Then, on Thursday, May 8th, fans will be able to watch Ruzek's newest case on NBC's streaming service, Peacock. Next week, Chicago PD will not be taking another break. Wednesday, May 14th, will see the release of Chicago PD Season 12, Episode 21, Open Casket. NBC has released a logline for this episode. Intelligence ups their pursuit of Deputy Chief Reed. As things escalate and Reed shows himself to be a formidable opponent, Voight finds himself battling his own instincts. With the Season 12 final, Vows, set to center around their wedding, it only makes sense that the final standard episode of the season would focus on Ruzek and Burgess. While seemingly a standalone episode, there's no telling what type of impact it may have on the two and their upcoming nuptials. Fans won't want to miss out on seeing their final adventure together before their lives change forever. As Chicago PD barrels toward its Season 12 final, the stakes have never been higher for intelligence, especially for Adam Ruzek. In Episode 20, titled Black Ice, Ruzek finds himself thrust into one of the most harrowing cases of the season, one that could have lasting repercussions just days before his wedding to Kim Burgess, a case that hits close to home. The episode opens with Ruzek witnessing a horrific accident on an icy bridge, an event that quickly spirals into a much larger investigation. What initially appears to be a tragic winter collision soon reveals itself to be part of a sinister sex trafficking operation. Given Ruzek's history with undercover work and his relentless drive to protect victims, this case becomes deeply personal. Burgess, ever the dedicated partner, doesn't hesitate to back him up. The promo teases intense action sequences, including a high-speed chase on slick roads and a tense confrontation in an abandoned warehouse. Given the nature of the crime, emotions run high, particularly for Burgess,